Okay, it's Friday, Friday, October 6th. My gosh. And we have maybe a bunch of good long ideas for you. But oh my gosh, jobs data came out. Very, very, very strong jobs data. Like it's something like it was a three handle versus one handle, meaning like jobs were 300 something thousand instead of 100,000. Should have known. That's why by last night after 8 p.m. breaking, Biden's going to speak at like 11:30 a.m. or something on jobs data. I should have known to get some hedge last night. I thought about it. But in any case, what did we tell you yesterday? If TLT gets to new lows, look out below on risk assets, RK, IWM, KRE, and that's where we are. Bonds at new lows, rates at new highs. This is really bad, continued bad short intermediate term for small companies, companies with debt, regional banks, any companies that need to raise money. Really bad situation. A lot of those companies are in IWM. A lot of those companies are in ARK. KRE has that exposure with the regional banks. VIX obviously going up because of this. So I think, we'll go over some long ideas, but man, it's good to have hedge. It's good to be maybe short KRE, have some puts in KRE. Maybe the play today is just going to be day trading puts on things like KRE, IWM, and RK and shorting every pop. That might be the play today. And of course, SPY, QQQ, Soxel, I mean, everything taking a hit. It's not going to be pretty today. Okay. I think this is going to be a repeat of what we saw the other day when bonds crashed. Let's actually look at that. Let's see. Maybe we can get some clues real quick. Where's the bonds? Here's TLT. What was that day that it crashed? Wow, this is even worse than the other day. I guess it was Tuesday was the big crash. All right, let me just see. What did IWM do on Tuesday? Was it down all day? It was down all day. All right, so that gives you an idea of maybe buying puts and writing them down or trading puts on pops might be a way to make some money today. All right, let's review some of the ideas here, and then we'll have to kind of see if we can make a top five. All right, so Oxy. All right, Oxy top pick here because there was a deal by PXD, Exxon buying PXD, okay, is natural gas producer, I believe, $50 billion market cap, 20% premium. The deal is in the final days of being finalized. Okay, it's not finalized yet. That's why it's up 10% and not 20%. So the closest peers, I did some research on this, to PXD, where you can get a sympathy pop, are going to be Oxy, FANG, Devon, I think. It's DVN. See Devon Archer up 1.3. Oh, it's up now 0.77% because of what's going on in the market. But this is holding up. Way. So I think it's possible Oxy can have, who knows? I wouldn't be surprised to see Oxy up 2-3% today, maybe up to $62, but anything's possible. I really don't know when bonds crash to new lows. How's the energy market going to react to that? I really don't know. Okay. I don't know, but I like seeing this 20%. I think I'm going to I'm ready in the common shares. We might buy call options at the open and see if we can ride this to $61, $62. Okay. So that's Oxy. FANG, another one. That's in the same category. It's a higher price stock, maybe better for options. So, Oxy I like because of Warren Buffett. Okay, here's another long idea. SMR, we picked some in pre-market. We're actually up on this. Wow, look at that. We're actually up on this. SMR, reason I like this, I've been following this for a long time, small modular nuclear reactors, and looking at the news feeds, this, I think, is one of the most significant contracts in terms of actual plants that they're going to build. Before, it's been like technology partners, it's been progress in, patents and production and partnerships and things like that. And now Standard Power chooses NuScale to, well, that's not a good title. Let's go down here. Where is the title I saw? But anyway, they're building 2 power plants. Oh, this is it. I didn't say good. Okay, if you scroll down, you'll see Standard Power, which is a big power company in the States. They are building 2 power plants, and that's it. It's done. Contract. It's going to be operational in like a few years. Pretty cool. Okay, operational by 2029. So I bought SMR in the pre-market on this, and let's see where the targets might be. SMR, 20 DMA might be possible here. 530, got some resistance of $5, 530. But this is also tricky on a day like today. If I'm long this, I want to be short KRE also. I want to be short IWM, or at least trading them, because SMR needs a lot of access to capital, and their interest rates, their cost of capital just went higher this morning. Okay, so that could be a concern. So in any case, it's not a slam dunk. All right. I'm in it. I'm long. I'm hoping it gets up there, but we have to maybe do stop losses to the downside and or hedge with shorting the market today. That's SMR. SHLS. I'm not sure if it's going to work today. This was in the top 5. I got in and I quickly got out when the jobs data came in. Why did I get in? Because it's been just slaughtered. This is a solar company. And then we got raised to overweight from Piper Sandler from neutral with a $28 price target, like double from here. I'm like, hey, that's great. If the market wasn't crashing today, this will go up. I'm not so sure anymore in a market like this. Solar stocks have been just decimated, and I think that may continue despite the price target increase. Okay, let's go down the list. We got to cover Overstock. We got to cover Air. Okay, Overstock, second day in a row. Mark Lemonis, I believe is his name, that new guy who came on the board. This is like a CNBC guy. He's like loaded. He has that show, The Profiteer. I don't know, whatever it is, The Profit. Any case, 2 days in a row, Form 4s. He bought $500,000 worth of shares on Tuesday or Wednesday. He bought another $500,000 yesterday at like 1562 or something. The stock's now 1550 by 1565. I mean, this thing was headed for, with that catalyst, I think this thing was headed for the 20 DMA at 1750. Now it gets trickier. I reduced a little bit this morning. We were swinging a big size overnight because of that insider buy. I did reduce a little bit this morning because the risk is now higher. There's a possibility that doesn't materialize. Things can get really ugly with KRE and IWM and bond yields. It could derail this rally. Did Air just pop? Oh man, Air just popped. Wow, this thing is so resilient. It's 9:24 a.m. Okay, so Air, I was going to say, where's our bottom going to be? I was going to tell you 200 DMA. Okay, man, it was there just a second ago. It was almost touching the 200 DMA, 3680. Okay, so I went through the transcript, the earnings transcript. Nothing has really changed, honestly. Everything was in line. It's down because the market was looking for them to raise guidance to justify their high valuation. But going forward, if you look like a year out, 2 years out, the forward PE is like in the mid 20s, maybe something like that, instead of the trailing PE, which is in like the mid 50s or some. Here it's printing 91, but with this release that just came out, I think it's more like the mid 50s if you sequentialize it. So in any case, there's a bounce in here somewhere. Okay, that's for sure. The question is, where's it going to bounce? Definitely down here at the 200 DMA. I'd take a shot at it. I was in this earlier this morning. I thought 39 was a good place to start, get a starter position, and add on the way down all the way to 200 DMA. But I just bailed when I saw the jobs data. I'm like, I don't want to take a chance on longs too much. So I'll be monitoring Air. If it gets that 200 DMA, maybe we'll step in. But long term, I don't think you have anything to worry about. All right, the story has not changed at all. People are just like, this is an expensive company. We wanted you to raise guidance. You didn't raise guidance. And that's why you get the knee-jerk reaction down towards a possible bounce at the 200 DMA. All right, that's on Air. Other than that, look, Rivian. Why is Rivian crashing? This $1.5 billion bond offering is actually convertible debt, right? I didn't actually realize that in the morning. I should have maybe looked more closer. But in any case, it's convertible debt, meaning massive dilution possible. That's why it keeps on going down. And also the sentiment is, why did you need to raise so much money so quickly? Is your cash flow bad? Your sales guidance is not good that you need so much money now. So in any case, I'm avoiding Rivian. It's below the 200 DMA. I don't know if there's a pop in here somewhere, but I don't think we have a lot of other better things to play than Rivian. Peloton, this is not a good situation with bonds going up. We've been very hopeful. It's still riding up this 20 DMA, but I have news for you. If this goes below the 20 DMA and it looks like it's going to get resisted at that 20 DMA, I think I'm going to be all out, even with Lulu. Okay, even with Lulu, we love the news. Doesn't matter. Very high interest rates, higher for longer. It doesn't matter. This thing can head back towards the lows and below 428. I know it doesn't sound possible, if you're all excited about Lulu, but yes, it's absolutely possible. So you got to look at the levels on Peloton and take action if it breaks support levels. It's that kind of market, unfortunately. All right, aside from that, I'm like, man, stuff to short. What are you short? I shorted a little bit DNA this morning over here. Short like things that are on our list that we've been shorting, like GameStop. I shorted a little more, Beyond, like all these Dash, SOUN. Like, man, there's just any kind of weak micro cap, smaller cap company with a lot of debt, it is not going to be a good day for those companies. It's really not, unless there's some sort of miracle rebound in TLT. All right. And it just doesn't look like that's happening right now. So, man, we're running late. I really got to go. Top picks, Oxy. Look at that. I like it. It's moving up into the open. So, Oxy, we're in the shares, and I think we're going to get calls right at the open on Oxy. Okay, so Oxy's a pick for you. Maybe we can get to $62, $63, like that gap. That's what I'm looking for on Oxy. Beautiful. Nice. SMR. Wow. Way to pick some winners in a crap market. All right. Oxy, SMR looking good. I'm not going to do FANG. I just wanted you to know about that because it's a high price stock that maybe can do better on options than Oxy. We're running late. My gosh. All right. Then I'm not going to do Shoals today. I know it got that massive upgrade, but not in this market. I guess we'll watch it. If it's something breaks out, maybe. Iron, I didn't get to talk about. It's a Bitcoin thing. I'm not so interested in that today. All right. So Oxy, SMR, the top picks alongside. Let's put Overstock in there third in case it does work out. And then Air, we're looking for a bounce somewhere in there. And to round it out, watch Peloton. This is dangerous, man. We're going to watch Peloton for a possible breakdown to get out. And then, all right, aside from these individual stocks, which I think is going to be our focus today, Oxy, SMR, Overstock, looking for a bounce in Air, looking for maybe to get out, cut losses on Peloton. Also, don't forget KRE, IWM. I think you can ride puts on this or short the pops on those indices. We got to go. It's late. I'll talk to you guys later.